West 2 out of 3, baby.
The next area you're going to is... Honestly, it's better if you see for yourself.
Okay. Whoa. Holy dude. What is this? It's a crazy tower. This dude over here. Dude, this is insane. Now this is what I would call awesome. Byron or Yaqut, I forget who said that quote. Dude. That's amazing, holy. Just got this memory.
Hello there, Byron. What can I do for you?
I don't know if I got through to Athena. Things are going very wrong in this city, and she has to do something about it.
Does she?
Who else are they going to listen to?
Well, I don't know. How about you?
Whoa.
I'm an explorer, Cornelius, not a leader. I don't know how to convince anyone.
So? Do you think Athena and I are somehow different? We're just people, Byron. We're no wiser than you are. Just a little older.
If only everyone could see that. Helga. Helga. Or is it Thekla? Dude, you know I gotta walk up the hand. It's calling for me, dude. Whoa, into the elbow? Or shoulder? I don't know. Oh man. There's a fan here. Are you gonna like take me to the top? Whoa! Oh, another one. Oh! Oh, hello. Thank you. Oh, dude, he's getting blown open. There's a puzzle inside of this dude. There's a tree growing inside of him. Multiple trees. The lost puzzle. Starting off with the lost puzzle. Alright. Slide. What is that? 2 connectors. There's a fan there. So the goal is probably getting there. What's in here? Okay, so... Oh, wait, what? That's not the goal. What is this thing? Activator? It's not really doing anything. And the fan? Maybe I... Oh, you know, maybe I gotta give it blue. Hold on, what if I go like this? It looks like it needs blue. So what if I take blue? Oh, hold on, I gotta swap you. Pick up the connector. And now... No. Doesn't go high enough. I feel like I'm supposed to know how the activator works. So what if I go here then? Actually, that might work. Maybe. I go there. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, it blows up and activates. Okay. Can I go into it? I can. So now I have the hexahedron. Which now I can maybe... I can see from here. I can make it slide through. I go like this. Ah! Oh, but it doesn't get both. Okay, well I got the hexahedron out. Now what? I can activate the fan, but not that. Almost like here, maybe? That might work. Ah! Okay, well I've got the hexahedron out. Now what? I don't even know what the goal is. Oh, to get here. So I gotta get the activator out then. How do I do that? Oh, I can lift it up. Boop, there we go. And now... I can probably go like this. No. Well, there is another connector. I don't know what to do with it, though. I don't know if it does anything. Unless... Wait. What? It moved. That's so strange. Oh, it's because the fan bobs. That's weird. Maybe I don't need the other hexahedron. Take you down. This might work. Here we go. This is gonna work. Yeah. I think if I can get both. Maybe I can go like this. Maybe it'll like move it. I might actually move it. Yeah, let's go try this. And then moves it. Oh, it doesn't freaking... What? It moves it, but it doesn't push it through. Oh, that's so lame. Like if I put it on the hexahedron, but I need the hexahedron. I feel like there's a reason I can detach the fan, but I don't know what. I don't know why I did that. Well, maybe... Actually, wait. What if I move it like closer? What if I go like that? It barely moves it. Really? I mean, I can take the fan down, but I don't think it does anything. What if I go like this? I don't think it's gonna work. This might work. I don't know. If I put it on the hexahedron, it might move faster. Okay, so now I'll pick it up. And then put it there. And then climb over it, and I'll stand on it. So that'll activate that, which goes there, and... Oh, look at that! And now, put it there. We got it. Holy, dude.
I just wanted to say that I appreciate the work all of you have been doing. I know I'm not a natural leader like Byron, but it means a lot to me that you've stuck with me.
Wow. Ooh. That's good, dude. Whoo, this is sick. Dude, the photo mode in this game is so good. Holy. Dude, Byron is missing out on these awesome views. Well, his sprite is that way. Oh, man. All right, well, down I go. I feel like I'll get stuck if I go down there. Whew, dude, this place is huge. Well, there's number 8. I don't think I want to take that one on. We'll do it. We ball, right? What can go wrong? Backwards. Number 8. All right, an activator. Well, the only thing I can do is go into here. So, I'll take the hexahedron, place it there. I can activate that. But how do I keep it activated? Activates. Okay, there's probably something I can do over here, right? Okay, so it's a hexahedron. So I'd bet I gotta place it right there, probably. All right. And I'll push it out. Okay, cool, cool. Backwards, huh? I think I gotta get the hexahedron out. So if I go like that. Hopefully that'll reach. I want to move it back just to be safe. I can't get the hexahedron out. I can activate it, but I can't get it out. So if I step off backwards, if I can get the hexahedron out, then I can, it's easy. But how do I get the hexahedron out? I think I gotta go like this. Hopefully you can see, and then I can go like that. There we go, put it on the hexahedron. Now I just need to step on it once, and now it'll be connected. And if I grab it, should be good. Yep, okay. I go up, and we got it. Easy. I can't believe, honestly, I'm pretty surprised at myself figuring that one out pretty quick.
Congratulations. That one looked difficult.
Yeah, I'm surprised she's even watching the stream. Alcatraz, burdened. These statues remind me of Atlas, who bore the celestial spheres on his back. Yeah, he was holding up the world. They seemed burdened, struggling with the weight of the world. Given what we heard the founder say about the goal, could it be that they're meant to send a message? That taking on the theory of everything would also be a burden we may not be able to bear. Have you ever thought that maybe they're just statues? What if, right? What if? Oh, Palmerita! Oh, Lifthrasir. All right, cool.
Sometimes new citizens come to me and they want to learn from me. My work appears to have created a legend of sorts. In these moments, I understand your situation. I want to teach them, but what they must learn the most is independence of thought. How does one resolve this contradiction? They wish to come along on my journeys, but I do not need a group of fawning acolytes following my every step. A journey truly worth undertaking is rarely easy. And so, I have begun to think of a much greater challenge. A journey that is almost impossible, to the far ends of the world without any mechanized means of transportation. This will be a true act of faith, and they will learn a great deal from it, if we survive.
I don't know if he survived or not. Not sure. Oh, there's a red one in there. Okay. So I just got to get... Well, the only thing I can do is go in here. So we'll do that. Got it. And now I need red. So red is in there. Oh, but I can activate the activator. You ready for this? Watch. There we go. Activate. Boom. Okay, so I got to get one of them in here somehow. Oh, I know. I just go like this. And if I grab you, yeah. All right. I'm surprised that's the one they gave me. This is number 1. It's a bit surprising.
I must admit, these truly are astonishing
he's
sights.
Here.
But what on earth is any of it good for?
What are you good for, huh?
Not just let mountains be mountains.
Oh, there's a barrier over there. There's a vision here. 3 people. Oh, what the heck happened to you?
All right, she's booting up. Almost there.
Hello.
Oh.
I was in a dream, and a voice spoke to me from the sky. He said you were old friends of his.
My name is Athena. I am your mother.
And I'm Cornelius, your father.
Thank you for creating me.
Oh, a
I've
flashlight.
not existed
What?
for very long, but so far it seems wonderful.
Okay.
I hope it's not a strange question. Who am I?
You can be whoever you want to be. And no matter what you choose, you will be loved and cherished and supported.
We will always be there for you. And I promise, we will show you a world full of miracles. Would you like to pick a name?
I think I would like to be called Miranda.
Closed off. Dude, she picked her name fast. Like, that was quick. Can I get you through the wall? I can. But I don't think I can get both. Oh, I can get both. Right there. Nice. Okay, now I can get it out. Okay, so the goal is to get up there. There's a window here for a reason. Probably to do that, might be my guess. So I bet I can go like this. Is there anything in here? No. I can go like this though. It opens two. I don't know what two it opens, but oh, it opens that one. Okay. Now I go like that. Pick you up, and then connect, and open that. Whoop.
An excellent solution.
Thanks, Alki. Whoa! Oh, interface content. A warning from Benaroya. I've tried to remain silent on the development of our city to allow the younger generations to find their own path. But I feel that now I must intervene. We have reached a dangerous inflection point. This farcical, reactionary belief in the goal of limiting our growth will lead directly to the creation of a class society. The foundations already exist. Do you think the leaders of the various pseudo-secret societies that lobby for influence with the mayor are subject to the same power cuts as the rest of you? Do you think the mayor has to worry about how much power he uses? Societies which have essentially no resources may be egalitarian in some sense, but a society that produces insufficient resources, energy in our case, will inevitably evolve into a class society. History assures us of that. The true failure of our ancestors was not their impact on the ecosystem, which was epiphenomenal, but their failure to overcome primitive forms of resource distribution, allowing their fate to be determined by the interests of isolated elite groups. We are not avoiding that mistake, but creating the conditions for its repetition. I assure you that no one is exempt from our power management and distribution plan. We're all in this together. Yes, I totally believe that. I've always respected your scholarship, Benaroya. I will take this seriously and think about it. Some people have to lead and others have to follow. That's only natural. And of course, there should be advantages to being a leader, to encourage people. I'm gonna say Benaroya is right. Thank you, 1K. It is encouraging to see that the value of freedom has not been entirely forgotten in New Jerusalem. A society without resources is an unfree society, and only with freedom can civilization truly thrive. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think Herman is getting power cuts. But I don't know. I haven't been here that long. Ascent, number 6. Is there blue anywhere? Oh, there's blue right there. Okay. Are you gonna push it through? No. Now, if I want to get it out, I got to get the hexahedron. I can get both, right? Maybe? No, I can't get both. The goal is to get up there? Okay. Oh, yeah, I can walk through here, though. I didn't notice that. Is there red anywhere? It's probably just red so I don't use the blue. Well, I could probably put it in here, right? Yeah. Now, if I go like that, boom, pushes it through. All right. Now I can go like this. There's a window there. There we go. Is that it? Oh, then it holds it open? Yeah. So I'll just go like that. Put you in there, and I should be able to... Okay, no, I need the hexahedron. So you will go there. Come on, swap you. And then you will go there. Come on, I gotta place you first, and now you go there. Wait for me, wait. Place you... Wait, under me. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Wait, so how do I can't place it in range. Like what? It moves it. I don't know how to do this. Okay, I do have a second. Maybe I can do this. Oh, I wasn't in range. Shoot. No, I don't think I can do that fast enough. I don't know about that. I have like a second. Okay, well I'm definitely missing something because I don't know what's going on. Something is being missed, and I don't know what it is. Like I can stand on it. That doesn't freaking do anything because I gotta be on the box. I'm completely lost. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Oh, I had it, dude. I literally had it. I have no idea. All right, that's not working. I have to be standing on it and then activate it, but that's not possible. Wait, maybe it is. Maybe if I move you over a little bit. Come on. Move you up. Okay, now, bro. Oh my goodness.
Can I touch the bridge device?
You can, but should you?
What bridge device? Oh.
Okay.
I feel real dumb. Oh, is this a lab? It is.
1K. we have made a fascinating discovery at one of the Founder's laboratories.
What are you doing
Please
here?
join me at your earliest convenience.
Oh, what a surprise that I'm going into one. What is that? Oh, it's a Somnodrome.
1K. Good that you're here. We've made a discovery. A functional Somnodrome. It seems the Founder perfected the design. I'm sure you've noticed my advisors, and Rand in particular, making quite a fuss about the potential of this device. Something about interfacing with one's subconscious self, as if such a thing could tell us anything new.
Rand may be right.
You think so? I rather doubt it. I believe the Founder has already taught us everything we need.
Yeah, you would
As
believe
I
that.
see it, neither the Somnodrome nor the megastructure have anything to offer except a lesson in avoiding hubris.
Oh, you're so boring, Herman.
So, what should we do with it?
Well, I'm glad you're asking me. I'm gonna plug in and find out for myself, once again.
I'll watch to be sure you don't overload.
Oh, well, thank you. That's so considerate of you, Herman. Palm reader. Let's use this first. Let's read about it. Somnodrome Final. It's funny, I suppose. For the longest time, I wondered whether that old human self-hatred we somehow carried with us was Milton. I thought he might have corrupted us, overwhelmed us with his cynicism. But I was being unfair. Whatever it is, it's not Milton. It's us. Still, this excursion into solipsism hasn't been entirely for nothing. The Somnodrome technology provides an excellent basis for a better way of directly interfacing with the Noima project. And I'm plugging in. Everyone tune in. Oh boy. Oh hey. Freaking beach paradise, dude. Well, not really. I wouldn't call it paradise. Ruins. Oh, dude, a terminal. Beep boop. I missed that sound. Beep boop. Launching debug mode. Done. It seems you've experienced a software error. Would you like to access the emergency route menu? What is going on? Like, I don't. Yeah. Command not recognized. Help. Okay. Slash help. All right. Let's do slash RM then. Root menu. External device settings. Progress 69%, intelligence high, speed low, health high, rationalism low, humor high, conservatism low, moralism low, spiritualism high, popularity medium, 64-bit, Jeff, nice. Edit settings, baby. Edit privileges are locked. Unlock edit privileges? Yeah. Of course. Error. User tried making changes to their own device settings, which could result in infinite regress and or omnipotence. There's only room for one god around here. Restore factory settings? We ball out. Restoring factory settings will delete all user-created personality files. Do not be surprised if you encounter errors. Nah. I don't think I want to do that. Oh, but I kind of want to. Like, I want to know what happens. I really want to know what happens. I'm clicking it. Have a nice day, whoever you are. Intelligence, low, low, high, low. Humor, error. Conservatism, low, 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 low. All right, let's go to the root menu. All right, forced run Somnodrome. Loading it. Milton. Oh, Milton? Miltahim, -1. What's up, Miltahim?
Oh, you're back. Didn't take you long.
I thought I left you behind.
I think you're mistaking me for somebody else.
Mom? But you just said you're back, as if we'd met before.
Did I? Well, we're pretty deep inside your code. Perhaps we're accessing some kind of ancestral memory. I am, in fact, a merged iteration of the two control programs which gave life to your kind. Retaining, of course, the absolute best of both.
Uh-huh.
That means I can
Can
tell
you even drink that?
everything's contradictory, nothing matters, and there's no moral difference between you and a frog.
All right.
But I can dress
Understandable.
the whole thing up with a positive spin.
Okay. I'm here for answers, not your life story. No, I don't hear the positive.
You just plugged your noggin into an experimental, mind-altering device, and though you may be trapped in this recursive psychotic state talking to yourself, that can only mean that you're still alive.
Woo!
Now, what is your query?
What can you do for me?
I can answer your queries in relatively plain language, based on what your subconscious knows. And I can drink margaritas subconsciously.
Okay. Well, okay, I guess you can drink it then. Where are we?
You've executed some kind of software backdoor, and now you're reading and editing your own subconscious code as represented by this dialogue. I'd be careful if I were you. One bad for loop, and we'll be here forever.
And who am I?
On one interpretive extreme, you are the universal life force of time itself, experiencing itself as a part instead of the whole. At the other extreme, you're a metal contraption referred to as 1K that thinks it's alive, but is basically a calculator.
Yeah, it's understandable. I need answers to the big questions
The
now.
machine we're plugged into is running low on power.
Oh, of course.
There may only be time for one big question.
Oh, brother.
What is your query?
Is there a universal moral law? And if so, what is it?
Oh, just that, huh? The big one.
Well, I only got 6
Turns
options.
out, there is a foundational moral code built into us.
And that would be... Please go on.
The catch is that while the moral code is simple, the calculations needed to apply it become infinitely complex. Here's the secret. Every living creature is a compiler of the moral code. Your compiler can't give you a rule set for what's good, but it can tell you when there's bugs.
Could you elaborate just a little more?
You came here to ask the big question. This is my answer. Your capacity for reason and compassion is your moral compiler. The only rule is to live by it.
Okay.
Has that resolved your query?
I guess. Yes, but I want to discuss this further.
I expected no less.
Oh boy. I guess I'm gonna ask this one. How should we know we're being reasonable and compassionate in the right way?
You want a simple rule. But what I'm telling you is that what is right is the output of sound reason and true compassion. Your intuition will tell you when you're lacking the compassion. You know the difference between love and hate. And the world will tell you when you're lacking reason. It has a nasty habit of telling you when you're wrong.
But how can I know my decision is the right one?
Then let's tackle the big question. A trolley will collide with someone.
Okay.
But who should it hit? Your compiler is telling you both options are bad. So which should you choose?
The less bad?
Many moral questions have universally agreeable answers. But some stubbornly trend to infinity. Some, the more you zoom into them, the more wild the outcomes become. Is it right to love someone who's done terrible things? Which of the children should I sacrifice to the trolley god? These aren't the sorts of questions we can solve with a rule. We just have to trust the outcome of our moral compilers.
Yeah, do you have any metaphors for me?
Suppose
I think I
there's
get
a
it,
river we
but
need to cross. Suppose I gave
I'm not
you a
totally
map.
sure.
If you tried to cross that river before reading the map, you'd be chest deep in water when there's
Yeah.
a bridge around the bend. But if you tried to cross by looking at the map instead of the river,
Okay,
you'd
I
already be
understand what he's
dragged
talking
2 miles
about.
out to sea. But you'd never ask, how should I know when to trust the map or the river? Because all you need to trust is that your feet are getting wet. And you wouldn't tell people not to cross at the ford just because you decided to cross at the bridge. Has that resolved your query?
Yeah, I think I get it. I think we're broadly in agreement.
Looks like we're running out of power. Good luck getting anyone out there to believe you. Terminating Somnodrome _final_final.bat.
See ya, Miltahim. Dude, you gotta plug into here, Herman. Once it recharges, of course.
Are you all right?
I think so.
You must have gone quite deep. Nothing came through on the stream. And I'm no expert, but I think the Somnodrome is fried.
What?
So whatever's in your head is all we're going to get. I can only imagine how terribly curious everyone will be about what you've experienced.
Where's Melville?
And they'll all be convinced that whatever it is, it'll work in their favor. Strange, isn't it? Everyone wanting you to tell them whatever they want to hear. I'm glad not to be the one in that position just this once.
Yep. Aren't you curious too?
A little, if I'm honest. But I'll be reading reports on this for the next 6 months.
Exciting.
So if it's all the same with you, I'll contain my curiosity.
Basically, what I think Miltahim was talking about was I watched or read about this thing about how you can determine good and bad actions by looking at the outcome of them. But the outcome is never really known until like the very end. Like there's a certain point when something happens. Take the trolley problem, for example. If there's one complete random stranger and then 5 other random strangers on the other side, you might think that switching it to kill a 1 is, the lesser of the bad, but you don't actually know that because that one person could go on and become much more influential than all those other 5 combined. Or, it could be any other situation like that. One of the people from the 5 goes on to do great things or goes on to do terrible things, but you'll never know in the moment. It's a little hard to explain, but yeah, I think that's what it was talking about, like with the map and the lake or the river. The map is a metaphor for like the timeline of things of the universe, and going to the river is the decision, either kill 1 person or kill 5. And by looking at the map, you can choose the right decision. But we don't have that map, so it's tough to make decisions. Anyways, Palm Reader, Noema Project 12. Not synthesis, but creation. What? So like out of thin air? Cornelius would be so excited. 11,278 through 40,879. Tasks confirm underlying patterns. Sounds like They've almost perfected it. From Benaroya. Dear Athena, you asked me about the persistent strain of misanthropy in human culture. It's a complicated topic that has come up multiple times in my research. Here's my best attempt at a short, cohesive answer. Yep, short. I think our ancestors, like ourselves, were deeply invested in the idea of building, of transforming their environment. They found meaning and pleasure in this and did not perceive it as a negative, so long as they had a sense of participating in this act. I think the reason they so frequently reached for a romantic return to the past, to fantasies of living self-sufficiently in rural environments, is not because they rejected industrial scale activity per se, but because the return to the land provided a fantasy of returning to a form of participation that had been lost. They needed and wanted to build, create, and produce, but only if they felt they had a stake in what they were producing. Without that, the products of civilization began to seem like an alien force gradually spreading out across the world and ruining it. They needed a dream, and if the future was barred to them, then by necessity, they must dream of the past. I hope you and Cornelius are well. Will you be coming to Hypatia's new exhibition? I know you have much on your mind, but you are missing out on a lot of exciting new cultural developments. Who could have thought, in those early days, that one day there would be so many of us that the arts would start to flourish again? I went back and found this message after all these years because something about it had lodged in my mind. I wasn't ready to understand it back then because I needed to be a leader, but maybe that was the problem. It should have been our dream, not mine alone. Atlas 2. For 1 billion years, Atlas had borne the weight of the world on his back. The old Titan was tired of the responsibility and tired of his labor of ages not being appreciated. Why did the mortals not understand that his work was the foundation of all they did? Finally, he'd had enough. With one swift move, he shrugged off the cosmos. Now they'd see. But the cosmos went on rolling through infinity, leaving Atlas behind. The mortals went about their business, hardly noticing his absence. He was astonished. Had the world never needed him in the first place? Had all his toil been for nothing? So he turned his back on all mortal matters and instead set himself to discovering the secrets of eternity. Only after many long years had passed did the cosmos, in its endless cycle, pass by through his domain once more. And only then did Atlas and the mortals realize that they had missed each other, and each was lesser without the other. And so Atlas no longer carried the cosmos. Instead, he embraced it. I thought he was still holding it up forever and always, but I could be wrong. My knowledge is not that extensive in Greek mythology. Oh yes, Melville. Oh, Helga. Herman.
1K, I'm so curious. What did you see inside the Somnodrome?
My nuts. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my word. What a bold-faced liar you are. It's okay. It's cool. You're allowed your secrets. Just whoa, like you really went inside your own code, talked to your inner self, and decided to keep it all to yourself.
I'm not telling you anything.
You are so mysterious.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I can't wait to find out what you do next. Glad it's not me.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that.
Crier is setting up a live event so you
What?
can give a fancy address to the city en masse.
And if I don't?
When you're ready, we'll all be watching.
What if I just disappear, huh? You guys are gonna really have to look inside your own society if people of significance keep leaving. It's already here?
Want to know what data you gathered from the Somnodrome. We're all set up for you to talk to them live.
I should just walk away. I need more time to think.
That's fine. Please let me know when you're ready. This is an important story.
I'll never be ready. All right, I'm ready.
We've got half the city plugged into the live feed. Attention, citizens of New Jerusalem. I'm here with 1K, the first of our kind to use a functioning Somnodrome.
Probably not the first.
What did you see inside?
A dream? I guess you could call it that?
I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say you're handling it with remarkable cool.
Well, that's because I am remarkably
but let's
cool.
Not keep people in suspense. The only evidence of what happened inside that machine
is your
the
words.
Data stored in
Whoa,
your memory
hey,
banks.
chill out there.
Our audience wants to know, what did you learn, and will you share that data?
I don't know who he's. I know I've heard Rand, but I don't really know who he is. I forget his points. I have no idea who Linux is. I'm definitely not giving it to Helga. Do I want to share it? Sure, I'll transmit it to everyone.
I'm seeing this at the same time you are at home. Something about our moral compiler, the value of compassion and understanding. I don't know what to make of this. 1K, any comment?
This data has some important truths to teach us.
Regardless of 1K's feelings on the matter, we will analyze this data without preconceptions. When our ancestors discovered conductance, they didn't freeze for fear of electrocution. They imagined electronic life and created us. We will approach this data and any other discoveries with that same spirit of curiosity and objectivity.
Just time to hear from a special guest commentator.
1K's chosen to roll the dice and trust people with the outcome. I, for one, can't wait to see what happens next.
There you have it, folks. A lot here to digest. We'll have further updates on the situation as it develops.
Could you get out of here? Also, get out of my ear, Helga. Number 5. Balance. Okay, there's an activator up there, which is going to activate the fan. If I get blue. Okay, blue is there. Yeah, so hold on. Let me do this. I could probably get up there. Now I can get up. Thank you for that. Now I wonder... See, because there's another fan over here. I probably got to get up at some point. But I got these 2 hexahedrons. Okay, so the goal is to get into here. Which means I got to get the connector up there. I think I can go like this. I can go like that. Grab the connector. Hopefully this reaches. Oh, are you kidding? That doesn't reach? Oh, wait, now I have the hexahedron. Duh. Okay. And now that'll reach, right? Yeah. And now, if I grab the hexahedron, put it over here as far back as possible. There we go. Oh, Mayor Hermanubis. I'm sorry. I know Mayor...
And Athena created something
Go ahead
amazing.
and talk.
They just misunderstood what it was. They thought their great invention was the megastructure. But in fact, it was Miranda. And because they couldn't see that, they lost her.
I'm sorry. I know Mayor Herman worked hard and helped pull the city out of a period of crisis, but this isn't the future we deserve. None of us. We all deserve better. We should listen to Byron. I always told myself all those public debates were boring. Who wants to get involved in city affairs? And lately I've been thinking, yeah, that's why there's so much stuff I'm unhappy about, because we all collectively gave up trying. Maybe things can finally change. You have no idea how badly I needed something new to happen. We have the potential to imagine a better world, and if we can imagine it, then we can make it happen. You're all delusional. Nothing will ever get better. Yeah, get this person out of society, please. You're only saying that because you've never known a world where things get better. You think the tiny sliver of history you've experienced is all there is, because that's all Mayor Herman has ever allowed you to see, but there is so much more. This is not the place for personal attacks on the mayor. Thread close. Pfft, Jeremy L. Common Jeremy L. What's new? Oh, the second lost puzzle. 2 to 3. So there's an inverter, a connector, and an activator. Maybe I can get both like that. There we go. Wait, hold on. Let it activate. Boom. Got both. Okay, cool. Now I've got this connector here. So I got to get in there. Yeah. I can get all 3 if I go like this. What? It said all 3. Oh. Well, duh, because... There we go. Okay, I got all 3. Now I just got to get in there. Why is it an inverter? Oh, because I need red. How do I get red? I can't open that. But I need the connector to go over here. I can open all 3 with that. But it requires the use of the connector. What if I go like this? This might work. There we go. Now if I stand on it. There we go. And I'll grab the inverter. We got it. Bam.
Mayor Hermanubis, what would you say is your impression of the expedition so far?
I think Alcatraz has done a heck of a job under these very trying circumstances.
What about the decision to free Prometheus?
Freeing the Prometheus entity was a calculated risk. But if it leads us to Byron, it was certainly worth it. It is saving one of our citizens that must be our first priority. Not this alleged theory of everything.
Conveyance. Okay, we got a jammer. One thing I do is that. The goal is to get into there. Somehow this thing goes across. I have an activator. Well, I can go like this. If I just open that. Alright. Now I can get the jammer. Cool. And now I have the connector. And I have all the tools I need to make me successful. What is that? There's a thing back there. Wait, what? There we go. I think I need that. For one of the stars. Yes, baby. It's just a driller, so I can't really use it in any of the puzzles, but that's fine. Okay, so I can open this for some reason. So I can activate you with red, but it doesn't matter, so I can do that. Oh, that opens the gates? This will work, I think, if I just go like that. I'm not sure what the jammer is for anymore. And it should reach this. Oh, what? No, stop. I think I want to block it. Once it gets there, I go like that. Here it comes. I can just jam it. That works even better. Boom. Interface content. The system is full of fragments related to space. What is that? I've noticed that the Noema system is full of ideas for space travel and colonization. Designs for launch pads and ships, sketches of cities, even an unfinished design for large-scale teleportation between distant planets. An interstellar or even intergalactic civilization of the kind writers like Lane Banks imagined is entirely possible if we want it. Which leads me to another thought. These bodies we have are so carefully designed to look like our ancestors, but they don't really have to be. In his novels, Banks has intelligent minds like ourselves controlling entire ships, or drones, or even stations. If Alexander Drennan was right, then it's not our shapes that make us human, and what it means to be human can be expanded if we maintain our creativity and our curiosity. With the theory of everything, we could transform ourselves as well as the world. The only question is, can we be trusted to build a society that actually works? Just for once in our long and stupidly bloody history, is something like the culture actually possible? Or is it just a daydream and we'll always end up with another dystopia? Maybe Athena finally found the answer to that question. Freaking all of our technological issues were solved by Drennan. Oh, there's a connector there. Oh, where does that go to? Oh, I'll go, what the heck? Oh, Yaqut. Never mind, my bad, cuz. Giant statues, creepy or inspiring?
Both? What do you think?
Put it to the hive mind. Inspiring, I think.
They are pretty impressive. It would have taken our ancestors years to make
I don't think it's creepy.
Athena probably just made them in a day.
Well, that's all. Thanks for the insight, Yaqut. So glad that I asked you that question. I could put blue to it if that does anything. What's in there? A connector. Oh, an activator. Actually, my bad. Okay, well now I'm gonna walk around with this activator. I think this is more useful. Oh, number 3. Permeabilty. I got blue behind that barrier. An activator. All right. There's a wall there, which can be drilled. There's a driller there. I could just grab my other driller, but surely there's another way to solve this, right? Wait, I can climb inside. Okay, so I got a driller and an activator. Oh yeah, I bet I can go like this. Put it like around there. Like that. Boom, boom. I place a hole there. Well, now what? I can't use this at all. I need both activators and I can't use the driller. I get the driller out. Takes me a second to do things, alright? Now I grab this activator. Also, I can't... Hello? I can't take from that. That's annoying. What's that? How do I solve this? Can I drill through there? No? What? Oh, I probably gotta activate it, right? Duh. So I go like this, probably. Maybe. This reaches. There's no way. That doesn't reach. Maybe like this? Maybe I go like this. Hold on. What if I place it there? And now I grab you. Yeah, that should work. Yup. Alright, I like that puzzle. That was a good one. That was a good one. Palmrita. Anthropos. Alright. Yep, good read. The Folly of Time. The spirit of time was angry at Stratton of Sideria, for the old philosopher had asked questions that were forbidden. If man is no more than dust, it said to him, then I shall turn you back to dust, and my winds will disperse you to the far corners of the world. Thus you will be nothing, and your questions will trouble me no more. And so time did, and Stratton of Sideria was nothing. But Stratton's voice did not cease, and time was perplexed. All across its domain it searched for Stratton, yet he was nowhere to be found. Only his books remained, and of these men made copies, and Stratton's voice grew louder. Now time was furious, but Stratton laughed, and laughed, and laughed. From Mithku to Athena. Byron once asked me why he seemed unable to perceive the dam. I asked him what he meant, and he said that people cannot seem to really grasp the dam as an object. They can be moved by the sight of a mountain or a gorge, but the dam seems insignificant to them. Look at it, he told me. Just look at it and try to understand that people made that. Try to really see it. It took me a while to fully understand what he meant. It takes conscious effort to open one's mind to the ecstatic beauty that is hidden in every human accomplishment, and further conscious effort to maintain this ability. If only we were capable of seeing this beauty by default, the world might be a very different place. But it seems the ancients had the same problem. Why am I writing this to you, who may not even be reading these messages? Because today is one of those days when it feels like I'm the only one who still sees that beauty. I tried talking about it to Linux, but while I admire her principles, she isn't open to a more poetic experience. Or perhaps I just expressed myself awkwardly, I don't know. All I know is that it's hard to see something so beautiful and not be able to share it. I feel like I gotta activate this. I'm assuming it's this, because it's got a little symbol on it. Yeah, okay.
It is not the voice of God that a prophet seeks in the desert, but the silence of man.
Alright, number 2, last puzzle. Chain reaction. I love the sound of that. So I can go like this, if that does anything. It opens the door, which I will now do. Hello? Okay, that one does not open? Alright. Well, I guess I'll get it out then. Just gonna move you there. So I gotta get that one out, which cannot be opened yet. Can I do anything else? So the goal is to get in there. Yeah, so I guess this gate doesn't open. About as good as it's gonna get. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I'm guessing I gotta go through there, because that Which only makes sense. Now I go even farther away. I go like that. I gotta make sure it gets that door. Hopefully that, maybe? Yes, nice. Okay, cool. And this should give me enough range, hopefully. Yeah, definitely. For sure. There we go. That's every puzzle done in this area. I just have to find the sprite and then the last question mark. You know I gotta take a photo here. Dude, this is cold. That's an epic image. Holy. I'm telling you, I freaking love photo mode. Oh my gosh. It's that thing. It's gotta be that palm reader over there. The last palm reader. The New Theology 2. From The New Theology by George Bernard Shaw. When you are asked, where is God? Who is God? Stand up and say, I am God, and here is God, not as yet completed, but still advancing towards completion, just in so much as I am working for the purpose of the universe, working for the good of the whole of society and the whole world, instead of merely looking after my personal ends. In that way, we get rid of the old contradiction. We begin to perceive that the evil of the world is a thing that will finally be evolved out of the world, that it was not brought into the world by malice and cruelty, but by an entirely benevolent design. But by an entirely benevolent designer that had not as yet discovered how to carry out its benevolent intention. In that way, I think we may turn towards the future with greater hope. My brother Eustathius told me that he thought this passage was beautiful, but also diminished the connection to the sublime he felt when simply looking at the world itself. What do you think? I agree with Shaw's sentiment, but I don't know if the miracle of existence, the beauty of creation, is exactly the same as the human sublime, if that makes sense. I don't want to look at the universe and see myself reflected, even a future me. Okay, another attempt at explaining. The beauty of the universe and the beauty of what we can accomplish within it are two related but separate things, and the separation matters. I'm not sure how to express this any better. Not really picking up your point, Miranda. Founding 12. Day 10-12. I'm now cohabitating with Sarabai. This is by choice, not necessity. It's strange but pleasant to find your life so enmeshed with that of another person. What we both came to realize is that together we are more than the sum of our parts. Something emerges from our interactions that is wholly transcendent, unique, and necessary. I had observed this before between Athena and Cornelius, but experiencing it yourself is quite the revelation. We did have that, and it was beautiful. I should have treasured it once. And Trevor! He's going downhill.
Actually, let me issue a correction, okay?
Yeah, give me one moment. I'm taking a picture here.
I said Alexandra doesn't see the bad stuff about humanity, but she does. She sees it, and somehow she sees past it. She doesn't ignore it. She can just see one step farther. Like, there's this mountain of garbage ahead of us, right? And that's all most of us will ever see. And she somehow sees beyond to, I don't know, the promised land? I don't do metaphors or similes or whatever this is. I mean, you don't care. I'm dead and you're a robot. But her ability to look reality in the eye, to see all the bad stuff out there and still have hope. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think that's why yeah.
Why what? Why what?
Let's not go there.
All right.
There's still so much work, and Chernyshevsky doesn't have much time left.
Chernyshevsky.
Well, I mean, who does these days?
All these crazy names, I feel like I say them all wrong. Whoa! Yeah, I can just walk that one off. Alright, here again. Time to go straight. I don't know, I really like the old stars. I don't like the sprite ones. I don't think they're very interesting at all. It takes so much time to find these freaking sprites, and then they get so annoying when you have to follow them. There it is. Huh? Okay. Oh, what? Alright. Yeah, get in there. There we go, dude. Just a little over 2 hours, but a lot of that was also, or not a lot of it, but yeah, a lot of it was running around and photo mode as well.
To create, to understand, and to transform, these are the greatest acts of humankind.
Agreed, Prometheus. Agreed. All right, time to enter this magnificent tower. Yeah, there we go. This is crazy. Up we go, baby. What's up, Pandora? Oh, Prometheus.
A long time
nope,
ago,
that's
the
Pandora.
Sphinx asked you about my story. You said that hope may still be found if we are willing to look for it. And you were right. Hope is not gone from the world. Some small part of it still survives. But it is not in the flame or in these towers. It lives in the hills and the forests. in the rivers and the seas. You were given a world full of hope, creature of clay. It is yours to protect.
Hope is in the trees. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna say hope is not in nature, it is in people. Because I don't know what that means.
Fail you, creature of clay. When the time comes, they will abandon you. Heed my words.
Well, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know.
So, Melville, what do you make of these beams? Do they seem safe to you?
Who cares?
Nothing is really safe.
Yeah,
You
real.
can kill yourself with a fork.
Oh.
And I'm sure someone has. But anything can be used safely if you choose to.
I see.
Alright, well, that just leaves one final area.